gorgeous red beard. That's very real. It's real. You can ask anybody here. They're going to confirm that it's real.
What? Is this an impersonator?
No?
I bet that PhD nor that beard is real.
Okay, fine. You caught me.
Yes! I am the real Dr. Thomas Clements. I may not look like it in this awesome dragon onesie that totally fits me, but it is real. And I am here to promote our show tonight. Tonight at our show, we are going to be talking about the science of death. Woo! Not happens to you spiritually afterwards. We're scientists, we know nothing about that. We're talking about what happens to your meaty corpse that right afterwards. Doesn't that sound fun?
Yeah!
So to get things started, let's bring out all of my favorite people except Libby.
To get us warmed up, we've been arguing a lot backstage about who's the smartest person on the team, and I'm humble enough to accept that it's not me. So we're going to do a quick round of categories. I'm going to come to you for a suggestion. I'm going to point to one of my performers. They will say something that matches that suggestion. If they get it wrong, if they take too long, if they repeat anything, they will get a strike. They put up one hand, if they put up their second hand, they are out of here. Let's practice that together. They are out of here. Beautiful, perfect. Can I get who's got my first category?
Bugs.
Bugs.
Spiders.
Butterfly.
I'm saying Libby's wrong.
Yeah, we just got a bug, Tom, so you're out. Another category?
Rugs.
Rugs?
Rugs.
Rugs. You say rugs or drugs?
Rugs. No, with an R.
Okay.
Shag.
The frayed kind.
Bear skin.
Area.
Tie-dye.
Version.
Blue.
Khaki.
That's the same shit.
Yeah.
Another category?
Cars.
Cars.
Volvo. Ford.
Subaru.
Kia.
Mazda.
Mitsubishi.
Toyota. Mercedes.
France.
Table.
No. You can't drive a table.
Not with that attitude.
Another category.
Starburst flavors.
Starburst
My little friend. Red.
Orange.
Pink.
Yellow.
Lemon.
That's right. Paige is out of here. Get off the stage. Another category.
Big cat.
Big cat. I don't hear a single small cat.
Dr. Kevin.
Oh, yeah.
That's a small cat.
His heart.
Right. New category.
Big rats.
I got
Elements.
Scary
Elements.
carbon.
Sodium.
Chromium.
Potassium.
Copper.
Helium.
Iron.
Argon.
Hydrogen.
Radon. Zinc.
Nope. Another category.
Candy bars.
What's over here?
Candy bars.
Candy bars.
Mars.
Snickers.
Kit Kat.
Three Musketeers. Milky Way. Mound.
Take 5.
Almond Joy.
Reese's. Baby Ruth.
Hershey's.
Somebody said.
Oh!
Ariana is out of here. I will spell. Another category.
Ice cream
What's
flavor.
that? Cartoons.
Woo!
Doug.
Okay.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Bob's Burgers.
Fairly Odd Parents. Dragon Ball Z. I can't think of it!
That's all the cartoons. Strike through.
Weightlifting equipment.
Weightlifting.
The weights.
5-pound dumbbells.
That's part of the weights.
Out of here.
Skiing.
Downhill slalom.
Hockey.
Hockey Olympics?
Yes.
Basketball.
Jumping. Long jump.
Javelin. 100-meter dash.
The mile. Is it? Tennis.
200-meter dash.
Gymnastics.
400-meter dash.
Ice dancing.
800-meter. No one can roll that much. James loses.
But this we knew already. So now we are going to introduce our first speaker. I'm going to need somebody to remind me of that person's name because in the thrill
How about
of
the real
winning,
Dr. Thomas
I-
Clemens?
The actual smartest person in the room.
That's right. Now I am happy to bring to the stage our very famous guest, Lydia Shumake.
This is Lydia Shumake, everybody. Lydia and I actually teach at the same school together, so when I found out that she had this background, I thought this would be a really cool opportunity to interview her in front of you guys, so here we go. What is it that you're interested in doing and that you're starting to study?
Mortuary science.
Mortuary science.
Specifically, directing.
Funeral directing. Okay. So why did you why?
Well, in high school, I had a friend who was a brother, and I lost my grandmother. And I was sad, but at the same time, this was my first time really being close to the body, and I just found myself at the casket just continuously touching to see what it felt like. And
Was that body stiff?
yeah, it was still.
Okay.
And from there, I just started asking questions. And started
How old were you, did you say?
I think I was about 13 or 14.
13 or 14. So that started the journey. And then, you get into high school and you're going to college. Are you still thinking about this experience?
I do. I think about the first 10 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. And have there been others?
There have been other touchings. I actually worked in funerals, so there's been a lot of touching.
When did you work in a funeral? Was this in high school or college?
Both, actually. High school, college, post-college. I've had the opportunity to work as front desk all the way back to my dressing and stuff.
Now, how did that happen? Is this you go and like knock on a door? Because a lot of times you
Yeah.
see before. So you just knocked on a. You just
Well-
went to a funeral home in the neighborhood?
I did. I
Okay.
gave them a resume with nothing that had to do with funeral.
What did you have on the resume?
School.
Like Algebra 1 and physics.
Yeah, the clubs that I was in. And I was a kid, so
What clubs were you in?
I was in volleyball. I was in some club I made up myself in high school.
What was that club?
It was for minority students.
Okay. Okay. So, did you get asked about any of these? Did you get an interview and then?
I did, but my dad was the blood. He knew that, so he kind of said no.
Okay.
I didn't know that at the time.
Oh, you
I
didn't?
thought I did on my own, and later on I found out my dad was
Her dad is sitting over there. All right. So you start. Tell us about your first experiences working in a funeral home as a high school student.
Yeah, so most kids go to the beach and stuff in the summer, and I went to Ohio to go work at a funeral home.
Okay.
And, my first case, sadly, was a baby. And yeah, and I was traumatized, but at the same time, I'm like, why am I so interested in it? Why am I being traumatized?
Wow. Did you do like admin stuff, or did you have to do like stuff in the, I don't know what you call it, the room where you prepare?
Both. So with the baby,
What do you call the room where you prepare the bodies? Is it just a room?
yeah, we just say the bed.
Yeah. So, so you got both. So you have to meet with the families, and was there any coaching on this from the director that you worked with? Like,
They kind of, but I'm just naturally into people.
Okay.
So, I mean, I was just myself, and but of course, compassion.
sure. So really, you were how old? 16 maybe?
When I started, about 14.
You were 14.
No. When I started, I was about 16, 17.
Okay. But I'm asking because you went at this first funeral home in Ohio, and so no coaching. Like, did this director? So he just like had you? Did you clock in and then you just walk out and start meeting the family? Or?
I just would follow them. They would tell me what to do, show me stuff, and then I just kind of figure my way around.
Okay, just very observant.
Very.
All right, so cut to college. You continued at the same funeral home in college?
No, I worked for a few years in the city, but my start was in Ohio.
Okay. And then when did you begin like formal training? Because I know you've had some classes.
In 2017.
Okay. And was that online class or was that live?
Both. Most of it was online, but we had to go into the finals and stuff.
Oh, what's on the final exam?
Depends on the class, so you can have stuff about the office side of it or the body side.
Okay. We'll get to the body side in a second, but let's start with the office side. So like what's a kind of a standout office side or something that you learned?
How to work with all kinds of people, because some people think a lot of people come in sad, a lot of people get angry, and they take it out on whoever, and so you have to learn how to let you go in the back end.
Okay, all right. Was that, okay, so, and then anything else that kind of stands out as far as like the training to direct, be a director at a funeral home?
You just have to really love people, I mean, especially at a hard time like that.
All right, well, so then on the body side, what was that training like?
I just was observing. I would ask, hey, can I go to the back with you? And he said, sure, you really want to. And actually, I wasn't a typical high school student, so most people would take electives and do something in the gym or art. And I asked my principal, if I have to be here, can I go work on bodies? And she said, go for it. And so that became like my classes where I would leave and go to a local college and go to a gross anatomy.
So at the gross anatomy lab, can you describe that for us? Because most of us haven't been.
So a story, my first time going to the gross anatomy lab, I was nervous because it's not just one body in there, there's lots of them. So you get a lot of like Jane Coach jobs, you get to work with other people done into science, and I said, okay, I'm ready to go in. But on my way in, a person came out running and crying. And so I'm like, no, I'm not ready. And come to find out, somebody left the arm barely on the table, so when the person walked by, the arm started swinging.
Oh my God.
So it scared me, and so she ran out because, I mean, if it's supposed to be what you get people, it's sticking out.
Yeah. Would mean they're maybe not dead. So, when we were talking before the show, you mentioned something about a pacemaker at one point.
Oh yeah, also we were working on bodies in the gross anatomy lab, and we kept hearing beeping, and we couldn't figure out what it is, and we just got closer. The lady's pacemaker kept going on. Yeah, so it was going to explode.
How did you turn it off? Or how did you,
I didn't do anything.
you didn't do anything?
I mean, I just watched the students, this technology.
You didn't actually do anything.
They would let me, sleep.
Like what's something you
Broke some ribs.
you broke some ribs? Why did you do that?
To identify different parts of the body. Because the gross anatomy is different than funeral directing, mortuary science. Like with funeral directing, mortuary science, you preserve, you can look presentable. With gross anatomy,
I'll wrap it up here. So what's the preservation process involved?
Cleaning the body when it comes in, so antibacterial, so.
Is that like a scrub brush or is that like a sprayer?
Both.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you just treat it like you would just wash it off the baby pamper spray.
Okay.
And then, vitamin R's, letting them sit and settle, however the organization.
Because they'll get stiff into that position.
Yeah, so you have to be sure that's how you're going.
And then final question, is there any story you want to tell about any of that side of the work or training that comes to mind? Either high school or college or even more recently?
One story, my husband, is a story that we can laugh about sometimes. I'm at work and he calls me and I'm talking, but I guess you can tell I wasn't fully into our conversation because I was focused on something. What are you doing? I said, I don't know the lady's name. He said, Miss Wilson. I'm doing Miss Wilson's nails. And he's like, who's Miss Wilson? I'm like, one of our clients. Freaking out, like you just casually on the phone talking.
And then was it after you did the painting, like the next day you went to school and taught little children?
Yeah.
Guys, keep it going for Lydia. We're going to play a game called Lab Partners, taking my players on stage. So you are going to see a series of scenes between two people and they're going to rotate. It'll become clear once we get through it. So let's go ahead and get a suggestion of something you have in your trunk right now for Ariana and Tom.
Christmas tree.
What was that? Hammock. Okay, rotate right. All right, and let's get a job that is in your family for Sam and Ariana.
Lumber sale.
Lumber sales.
Lumber sales.
All right, rotate right. For Paige and Sam, let's get something you wouldn't want to see on a subway. Bumblebee. That would have gotten really dark, so I really said Bumblebee. Rotate right. Okay, and for Paige and Tom, let's get something that you heard from Lydia's interview or just something it made you think of. Nails. All right, rotate right and review. Hammock.
Lumber salesman.
Rotate right.
Bumblebee.
Okay, rotate right.
Nails.
All right, rotate right and begin.
Honey, I had the most stressful day today. Like I just need some downtime.
Tell me all about it. When you tell me about it, I'm going to sit in this hammock over here. I'm ready to listen to you.
Well, honey, I've been on my feet all day in the Gross Anatomy lab.
I'm listening.
So, well, I just
Active listening.
would just be nice if I could, put the feet up.
Oh, that's a good idea. Okay. Active listening so well.
Yeah. Well, oh gosh, I'm feeling kind of faint just from all the fumes today in the lab. Isn't there anywhere I could possibly sit?
Oh, I'll turn on the fan.
Rotate right.
For the numbers, I don't think we're going to make it to the quarter.
And last quarter you said that though, and we barely scraped through, so I'm feeling good about this
Well, I'm
job.
tired of just scraping through.
I don't know what to tell you. I mean,
I think we need to branch out. Tree punch.
I'm a sucker for a tree punch.
Maybe we spruce this place up a bit?
I feel like we could be bankrupt, and if you hit me with a tree pun, I'm
really glad to hear that because we're going bankrupt.
Joe, this is our family business.
I know. That's going to be real sad.
Rotate right.
Hi, you were right about adding honey.
Oh, I'm not smart. I just like to put weird foods together and see what happens.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I got this crab and mustard sandwich on rye.
I don't know about this. I mean,
I don't either. I haven't tried it.
what? I have to try it first?
I have to.
Well,
I just thought you were gonna go. I just thought we were gonna go down this culinary journey together.
Well, it feels like I'm going down this alone.
That's very good sandwich. Together. This is a mistake.
Right.
Oh my God, can you believe, Grandma? She used my inheritance money to paint her nails gold.
Like, pure gold?
Pure 100% gold, like AU, the element in the dragon.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, what about my inheritance? Where does that go?
You know, Grandma probably put your inheritance, like, I don't know, in some fancy gold chain around her pacemaker or something.
Oh no, she didn't. Oh my god.
You know what? She cannot control us anymore now that she's gone. I say dig her up and take that shit.
And we just take her fingernails and her chains right just pry them off?
Yeah, she can't smack us with the little fly swatter anymore.
Right? The gold fly swatter?
She had everything gold. I'm like, Grandma, I'm poor. I still work at McDonald's. And she's like, get a job. I'm like, I have one. It's just not good.
Yeah, and I live with you, and I have to pay. No, you have to pay for both of us.
Yes. And you like things nice.
Oh, you know I like them nice.
Yes.
Just like Grandma.
To the left. Whoa, we're expecting.
Oh.
Okay, the IRS has got me. Internal Revenue Service.
Those people are way scarier than the government IRS.
They are?
Yeah.
I thought it was just a funny joke.
You didn't know that the Redwood Service they've been creeping around, they've been knocking on the doors.
What?
Yeah. We're in deep shit. Oh my god.
Is that it?
Oh my god.
You know more about this than me.
Well, we have like a bunch of illegal redwoods in the back, so you probably shouldn't open the door.
Okay. But the door's also made of redwood. Is that a giveaway?
Hold me! Oh my god,
I'm Dirk Treewood. I'm from the Internal Redwood Service. I came up here about this door and other sundry things.
It was me. I killed all the redwoods.
Rotate right.
Okay, so what do you think? Don't knock it till you try it.
Yeah.
That's pretty catchy. I thought of it all about myself because I'm the smart one.
I was thinking though, what if we just try, what if we did try it anymore? That sandwich was an awakening.
Not it. But then we would be liars. Do you want us to go down as liars?
No, maybe. I don't know, that sandwich is throwing me for a loop. I don't, what's up and down? I don't understand any, what?
Well, we're you.
I'm just seeing crabs, mustard, and honey.
Can you channel it? Can you use it for anything? Feel the crabs. Do you feel it?
It's hard.
Yeah?
He's got pincers.
That's, yeah. So far so good.
They're
Can,
being overfished and they're dying out.
are we gonna have to change it?
They're gonna need imitation.
Okay. Don't.
Don't knock it until you fry it.
Rotate right.
Okay. Well, the one thing I didn't expect, Grandma cheaped out on the coffin, so she's really decomposed when I got down there. All I could find was this arm. one arm specifically.
Did you put it on yourself?
Yeah.
Look
at my nails.
Rotate right.
All right, hon. I've been stealing clothes from the clients at work so that I can make my own hammock to lay in.
Oh, so now we can have our couples hammock. I'll put my really nice one by it.
Yeah, and combined with dead people's moth-eaten clothes, I really hope it'll hold my weight.
I mean, you weigh way less than me, so it should be fine. I love doing stuff together. Oh! I almost saved you.
I'm in here for that extra 12 years. We're going to run the business now.
Joe, I can't believe you took the fall for me, for both of us. I mean, it was equal partnership. But I really appreciate it, man.
You can take all the money with that.
Maybe I should come in there. I'd rather come in there.
Work that way, sis.
I feel like,
I'm dead wood in here.
Rotate 2 to the right.
So I really like what Grandma's arm is doing to me, so I started digging in all the other graves. and a baby leg. Oh, it only goes up to here, but it looks great.
Can't see.
Okay, so our next game for you is all the scientists in the audience should know. This is a game called Cite Your Sources. So, as scientists, what we do is we cannot say anything unless we back it up with scientific data. Where do we get the scientific data? Say it with me. The scientific literature, not Wikipedia. Unless it's properly cited. So, what we have today is we have two of our players mimicking the scientific literature. We have James and we have Ariana. They are listening to the scientific literature on noise-canceling headphones. So we're going to have a scene with our performers here, and every time they need to back up their sources, they're going to reach out to the scientific literature. The scientific literature will give them something they have to incorporate into their paper, just like real scientists do every day. They can't edit it or change it, they just have to roll with it. So to get things started, can we get anything you heard from Lydia's interview kind of stuck out or seem weird or cool?
Which one was that, weird or cool?
I think it's a little bit of both, so we're going to talk about dead babies. Oh no.
You like having a baby doll?
I was a little dead. It was just adults,
You're
that's
supposed
fine.
to nurse it and bring it back to life, you know?
Oh.
Yeah, it's like I want
Is that the new, this is like the new thing they do in schools?
Yeah. And if I don't pass, then I'm going to fail out of high school. And I...
Think about high school, you don't become a,
You told me it wasn't over.
and you told me it wasn't over.
Yeah, high school's never over for me. I've been here a long time. I told you
How many
that.
years have you failed?
3! But it's okay because I've got...
I'm over getting old.
You know what? I'm just over getting old. I'm going to be in high school forever.
That's a good attitude.
Yeah, and I'm going to take care of this baby forever.
That's a long assignment.
Well, I figure if I'm going to be here a long time, I might as well get used to him, you know?
We could try raising it together.
And you?
Me and you.
Well, I guess
I got the gift of one-liners.
I've got the gift of one-liners.
That's what I love about you. It makes me,
I just can't believe you forgot the nail polish.
it makes me so, but I just can't believe you forgot nail polish.
I didn't think a baby needed a nail polish, you know?
We gotta nurture the baby.
Well, it did not need
You want the
a
baby to have unclean nails?
Honey, you forgot the nail polish for the baby at home again.
You're gonna fail this again maybe I don't want to graduate high school, okay? Did you ever think about that?
I don't want you to look at me.
My best
It's your
advice
mom.
All over.
is all over. I have no more advice for you. You have to grow up because you have to find your own advice.
I've got some advice.
We have a major problem here.
It's a mom who doesn't respect her child.
I tell my daughter every day,
I hate you.
I hate you.
See? This is what's called generational trauma. She's gonna hate that baby because you hate her, because your mom hated you.
Oh, this is what the Twitterverse is saying now?
No, because Elon Musk is in charge of that now.
Guys, sometimes I just feel like
You sleep alone.
you just sleep alone and then you never want to wake up and mix up with this baby next to you and
We escaped from that ditch and now here we are.
We escaped from that ditch of your mom. We can get out of here.
but that would mean we'd have to graduate high school and then the unknown.
We could drop out.
You mean that? Where?
What? You're gonna drop out?
Hold my hand.
Hold my hand.
No,
I will hold your
Mom,
mom's hand.
not anymore.
Tell her.
I think we need to make new friends.
Yo, yeah, Mom, listen, I'm good.
I'm in the business of misery.
I'm in the business.
I am aware of this because you're stuck in high school. This is why I hate you.
I thought if I was in high school long enough, maybe then you would love me. Okay? But all you told me is,
And it's down the stairs.
and it's down the stairs. And you make me sleep in the cold basement alone.
Let me tell you something.
I won't let you lose.
I won't let you lose. You're gonna have to get through me to get to her.
Okay?
We can't die young.
We can't die young.
You're not young, honey. In fact,
It's as sweet as a whisper.
it's as sweet as a whisper. In 3 years, you're gonna die. She'll still be in high school.
I'll take care of myself and this little nugget here. You know what I'll tell him?
I believe in a little thing called love.
I believe in a little thing called love. So
Oh, schmud. Okay, I'm Caroline, and I just love love.
You're a really bad mother.
you suck.
It's really a shame that you came here.
It really is a shame that you're here.
We're gonna take.
Oh, you think you can do better than me with that dead baby? It's not even a real baby.
It's real to me, Mom. More real than you've ever been.
I've got your picture.
I've got your picture, and I'm gonna post it on the internet.
That's really creepy.
They're gonna make fun of you.
Yeah, you know what they're gonna say?
Looking for some trouble tonight.
It's not about me, like, and my character. I would get better.
Sugar, we're going down swimming.
Sugar, we're going down swimming. We've heard a lot. It's all once again, thank you to Lydia for doing a great presentation. But we've got a couple of other scientists who are about to give their own presentation. Can I get those scientists out here?
One real, one fake.
We'll let you decide.
Real things. Anyway,
I got the love going.
can I get a suggestion of a weird place to find out it's haunted?
Bucky's.
A Buc-ee's. Lydia and Tom have been researching a haunted Buc-ee's, but they forgot their slides. So all of our performers here will be mulling around the stage, producing their slides. They will reference those slides. It'll be a great presentation. Take it away.
Yeah, so we got the tip off about the haunted Buc-ee's on Twitter.
It was from Ted Cruz's account.
Yeah, he tweeted you like every single day.
Every day. He's just like, hey, this place is haunted. I'm like, sure thing, Ted Cruz. I'm going to believe you. This one, check it out.
It did. So when we first arrived on scene at the Buc-ee's, first of all, it's like the biggest place you've ever seen in your whole life.
It's the biggest biggest gas station you could ever see. There's like beavers as far as the eye can see.
Yes. And then so here's just an image of that when we first walked in. Click.
So as you can see, this is just outside the Buc-ee's. We got the classic Buc-ee beaver statue, which children always greet upon. And then we saw this dad who looked like he was just here for like at least 10 hours and he could not handle it.
Like clearly his wife sent him on some kind of mission to get something, maybe like regular sized tampons, and he didn't know there was a difference between the sizes, nor could he find them within the store. He's just on the end of his room.
And then we can see on the left, we have one kid who's doing the marker Reina in the middle. And then the kid at the very end is, I think, still dabbing. And I don't think this kid realizes dabbing is very much out.
Yes. So like from the jump, the vibes were off.
This was very
It was
spooky.
very spooky. So as we kept going about, like we went in, click, move around. As we were walking through it, so we get there, immediately we walk into the aisle that has all the like hot pockets and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Like-
Buc-ee's is famous for that one aisle, just pure hot pockets.
Yeah, pure hot pockets and like just like the frozen hot pockets. I got cold.
I got so cold.
It was so cold in that one spot of the store, so I was like, we gotta set up camp here. Let's get out our radio sensor.
Get out our radio sensors, our ghost EMF
That's-
detector.
yep.
That's that thing that detects ghost voices.
Yes, yeah, and so we caught some crazy activity. So click.
As we can see here, this was all not caught on the regular camera. This was caught on our special ghost eye infrared camera.
Yeah.
And so these were what the ghosts were doing in the aisle.
Yeah, you can see that dad still trying to find tampons. Getting progressively more exasperated as the day goes on, completely unaware that they're underneath him, by his feet, a whole bunch of ghosts just being ghouls.
And we actually got recordings of the ghost's last messages on Earth. And I have them saved as a repeating sound effect. So you can see them go one by one. So I got first the ghost over here.
They're really rude.
And then this ghost, click.
Why? I'm like needy.
And then this ghost, what we think might be the ghost of a long lost child. Click.
Clean up on aisle 5.
The child labor at Buc-ee's is just,
Child labor in Texas. So bad.
it's so bad. It's so bad. Click. So as we kept going through, right?
We didn't stop at one aisle, folks. I know Buc-ee's is huge, but we were going to check out every little station. I was going to dig under every beaver nugget I could find until we get scientific, verifiable evidence of ghosts.
Yes. So we finally made it over to the Buc-ee's t-shirt section, which is just what it sounds like, a wall of t-shirts that has the Buc-ee's symbol on it, and everybody wants one for some reason.
I mean, I bought it.
I have one on right now.
Yeah, I have one on too. It looks awesome.
It does.
Yeah.
But while we were in there, right, we did get as almost indisputable as possible evidence of a ghost, in that I personally interacted with a ghost.
Like, this is more evidence for ghosts than it is for climate change.
It truly, because we have like anecdotal evidence, and like, you don't have that for climate change.
Yes.
So I was in there, I was picking up the t-shirts when the ghost approached me. Click. As you can see, I immediately went down and kicked my leg up all beautifully because I'm a classically trained ballerina.
And she does it every time she sees a new t-shirt she likes. She's like, oh my god, new t-shirt. Every time.
I won't do it right now because I'm not impressed, not because I can't do it.
And then you can see it looks like she's reaching into the great beyond. Libby's trying to reach out for the t-shirt just right here, but it seems like a ghost is trying to reach into her soul.
Yes, and as you can see that ghost's face, I'm just going to tilt it a little bit so people can see the ghost's terrifying face it was making at me. While it was peering into my soul, I felt like it was trying to suck it out of me like a dementor. It was really scary.
And I was there trying to protect I got my fist up. I'm ready to fight this ghost.
And there's the dad. He's picked up just a box of Rolos. And he's wondering if he can switch them together and make it work that way. Anyway, enough of that.
So, we have one more slide for you. This is our most harrowing slide yet. If that didn't prove to y'all that ghosts are scientifically, verifiably, statistically significant, P is less than 0.05, this is gonna convince you for sure.
So, we set it up. I know, it got really scary. I was a skeptic until this trip to Buc-ee's. As I was, we decided that the way to tackle it is we're waiting for them to close. And then we were gonna come back with all the lights off.
And it's super easy to break into Buc-ee's at night. Texas, 0 gun loss. You
Yeah.
can just barge right in.
It's really remarkably easy.
Yeah.
So we walked in, and as soon as we walk in, we just hear this like,
And that's when we knew that the ghost of the original Lucky Beaver was there. And to get him there, we laid out wood traps. Beavers like wood. We're like, what else
yes.
is in your trap?
Well, we could tell you about the elaborate trap we set up, but I think we should show you.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
Click.
Okay. So here you can see we have what's known, this is the force field of Xantu. This is made up out of all of this. Wood carvings, dead carcasses of beavers, and it actually kind of spirals around and makes a really cool sound. Let's see that in a GIF real quick. Click. Okay, pause.
So it's really powerful. So all of that goes, and what it does to the ghost, the spirit of the ghost, it just kind of disintegrates. And now the face looks even more horrifying than it did before. Almost happy, like it's gleeful to be meeting its demise. So that's why we don't really feel bad about doing it. It seemed to be happy. But as you can see, it's getting sucked up there. It's getting sucked in, happy to go. Us feeling really good.
We actually have another GIF of it getting sucked into the force
Yes, we
field.
do. Yeah, let's get that.
Let's check that out now. Click.
Yes. So we were really proud of ourselves.
And of course, we didn't expect this, but the dad was still there.
He was still there. We actually woke him up. He was just trying to get out. And he got lost in this Buc-ee's. We found out he'd actually been there for 6 days.
And this started thinking, was the dad actually the ghost this whole time?
He wasn't.
Scene.
Great. For this next piece, we will have 3 of our lovely performers out. Missing somebody. Okay. Fantastic. So what we will, Sam, could you grab the phone from back there, please? They don't have a phone.
Nobody here has a phone. Liars. We're not going to make any long distance calls.
All right. So
That's not a joke that applies right now. It doesn't work anymore.
It's like,
All
who's
those
willing to hand their phone to a complete stranger? So what we're going to do is we're going to see a brief 1-minute scene. That's what I need the timer for. And all we need to get started for our performers for inspiration is one of your favorite childhood Halloween costumes.
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers. Thank you so much. All right, actors, you have 1 minute starting now.
It's morphin' time! We're gonna kill it!
Gonna kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
I thought we were going as Power Foods.
You just
fucking blueberry?
Yes, I'm a blueberry.
Yeah, at the same time?
Yes.
I really failed the food plate thing. It was a pyramid and
like conspiracy theories. Like, guys, I didn't know. Now I look stupid.
You're like the Blueberry Ranger.
I mean, like, what am I gonna do? Like, what are my powers? Like, antioxidants.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking cool.
You think so?
Yeah.
Lots of fiber make you poop.
Man, I can't make him poop.
I don't want to be a stupid Power Ranger anymore. I want to be a power fruit.
And see! Now, if any of you have any sort of science background, you might have heard of a term called half-life, which is the time that it takes for any quantity to reduce by half of its value. So what I would like to do is do the same scene again in half the time and see if it reduces by half of its value. I feel like it's going to get worse. So, wrong actors. So we're going to have 30 seconds. I want to see the same scene. Action!
It's morphin' time! Are you a blueberry right now?
I'm a kale. You're a kale. Wait, it was a pyramid. Now it's a playground. I don't get it.
More like the Blueberry Ranger, am I right?
Man, what's my power gonna be? I am antioxidants.
But I kind of like
That's
it.
really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I make people move.
I can't make people poop. I want to be a power food.
I want to be a power food.
And scene! Wrong. We just cut out a lot of the unnecessary stuff, right? Let's reduce that time by half again and see what happens when we take it down to 15 seconds, all right? And see.
It's morphin' time! You're more like the Blueberry Ranger, am I right?
Yeah, but it's kind of cool.
Antioxidants.
That's cool.
I don't get vegetables.
Fiber pooping.
Much like a body after death, this scene is decaying quickly. So I guess 15 seconds is the turning point, but let's see how far we can push it, right? Let's go down to 8 seconds and see.
Morphin' time! Blueberry Ranger!
Antioxidants.
Oh, I wish I was a power food ranger.
Let's do this again in only 4 seconds. Action!
Blueberry Ranger! Oh my God, I'm the power food ranger!
Yeah, we go. Do 2. Okay. Okay. 2 seconds. Go!
Blueberry Ranger!
Okay, guys, for the next one, we all know how fun science is, right? Right? That's what I thought you all are excited for science. But what if we made it serious? So we're going to do a little bit of serious science where we'll have 2 people start on stage, and if one of us makes you laugh, then somebody on the back line will ding the bell like so, and come and take the place of whoever made you all laugh. So, to get started, can I get a location of a spooky place?
Back room of a mortuary.
Back
Did you involve the Jones woman yet?
Yes.
Her family is like really pushy about it. They've just been asking us and asking us. I think the daughter wants to touch it. I'm not really sure.
She wants to just touch the
Oh
body.
yeah, she wants to touch the body.
That's fine.
I think it was fine. I just said they're just like,
Yeah, I think it was fine. I just.
You cleaned it. It's clean.
Yeah, it's clean. I don't know though if we should have rules about what sort of requests we honor when it comes to touching bodies. Maybe a rule book would be good.
Okay, rule number 1, they can touch all the bodies.
Rule number 1, they can touch all the bodies.
Yeah. I like that rule. I think that Jones' daughter will be very happy about that.
Rule number 2, they can search the body for valuables.
Rule number 2, they can search the body for jewels.
Absolutely. Only if they give us half the proceeds, though.
Well, that just makes business sense. Way to be. Oh my God, we're gonna be rich.
I know.
They thought going into mortuary science was like,
Say, heard y'all got rules about you can search bodies for stuff now?
Hey, I heard y'all got rules about how you can search bodies.
Hey, so what?
Hey, so I heard that you guys got rules about searching people for bodies and stuff now?
Hey, so I heard like you have rules about searching people for bodies and stuff now.
well, not searching people for body. They're technically the body.
The body.
The rule is that you can search them for jewels.
Oh, so like you wouldn't like search me for body.
So you're not likely to search me for a body.
This could be another interesting business plan.
Yeah.
This could be another interesting business plan.
Yeah, because, you know, we need more bodies because we're mortuary.
Y'all looking for bodies?
That could
You guys look at the bodies?
I have you.
Yeah.
That's how I got them, but
How do you?
Don't ask me how I got 'em.
Ask me how I got it.
That guy is clearly wearing a skin suit of
Please go refill your drinks, go to the bathroom, tip your bartender, we'll be right back.
And we're back! So to kick things off with our second half, we have the second, maybe tied for first, most exciting segment of the night. That's right, we're bringing back our famous person, Lydia Shumake.
All right, we were just talking about some things to talk about for the second act. Can you walk us through like what happens as a funeral director from the moment a person dies to, I guess, burial? Like what happens?
Yes.
The very first thing.
We get a call. When we get the call, we find out where the body is. They tell us to come or wait. Like donating the body to science or not.
Okay.
And most of the time it's a direct pickup. We pick up the body, bring it to the funeral home. Depending on what happened to the person, determines the next step. So if it's like a gunshot victim, we have to plug in the holes, especially like if they want like a open casket.
Okay.
So that way you're able to do their makeup, so that way you can't actually see the holes in the body or limit how much that you see.
You're talking about it like it's like so normal.
Yeah.
She's a middle school math teacher.
And a wife.
Okay. So depending on how they die. Okay. Can I back it? So somebody dies. I'm at home. Somebody at my house dies, and I call you. How do you like? How do you pick up the body? What do you do? Like show up in the middle of the night or like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it depends on where the body is. If it's like you said, if it's at home, if you just drop dead,
Uh-huh.
they're probably gonna send you like to the coroner's office to find the cause of death, especially
Oh,
if
I
you're
see.
younger.
Okay.
Now, if you're just an older person, they probably will just pick you up and bring you to the funeral home because
They're
you're,
like, well,
you're old.
Yeah.
Not much to regret.
Even if there was, I mean, you're old. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, like, do you like, how did firemen's carry? Like, that's my question. Like, how do you? What do you
Well,
do? Is it 2 people?
it depends.
Okay.
We had, well, one of the funeral homes I were at, the guy was kind of bigger, so he didn't need any help. He would just go pick up.
He would just.
It's like in a sheet and just, yeah, you could.
How do you?
Kinda, and then he puts you on the bed and then you just throw him out.
Like throwing on the bed?
Yeah, let me
Okay.
tell you a story about him.
Okay.
So
The big guy.
the big guy.
Okay.
He actually drives his van around as his everyday car. Just
You for bodies.
well, actually, he goes on like dates in the van because he doesn't want to miss money because. I mean, if he gets a call on a date, he leaves to go pick him up.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Okay. So he'll just.
bills to get.
How does- yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
For somebody like me, that's okay, but if
Yeah,
you're not into
sure.
that, you
Now, who provides the sheets? The family or do you provide the sheets? It's both.
if you're at home and they want to keep the sheet, you won't take it.
So you just use it to take it out to the vehicle and then hand it back to the
If
family?
they want it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so, and then, so now you've got this body out back, or in the back. And then, what happens? You talked about cleaning the body.
Yeah, well, we wait, depending on what funeral home, you wait to see what the family wants to do, because depending on religions and stuff like that, you might not be able to embalm, so you can't just automatically assume. And,
Has that ever happened, by the way? You started to embalm and then the family was like, don't do that. And you're like, we did.
no, but we have had situations where we, like next of kin is different from beneficiary. That legal stuff gets crazy. Oh, a husband that was separated for 15 years pops up and then the mom has already cremated and you weren't supposed to because technically you weren't in charge.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't undo it.
Yeah. Okay, so I've got a cremation question for you, but let me, different religions, how does that affect what happens in the back?
It determines how quick you have to move because if you're not being embalmed, you don't want to sit out that long.
Okay, how long do you not want to sit out?
I would probably say, depending on your size, no longer, unembalmed, no longer than maybe like a week, 2 weeks, a week.
Yeah.
You probably, because the smell started, it is bad.
Does it really?
It is, we have,
Do you have like an industrial ventilator in the back?
yeah, but if you, a dead body, that doesn't always happen. Yeah.
So you have about a week. So did you study that as part of your training? Like what happens when you start?
No, but I've seen it, like if you wait too long, like your skin starts like melt, it looks like it's kind of melting and like coming off of the bones and just lots of liquids.
Lots of liquids? How do you know they're liquids?
I saw it.
Coming out of places?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Especially like if you're like don't have family and
Yeah.
maybe like a homeless person, something like that. They try to give you time to find your family. Well, not you time to get, but they try to give the family time to come claim them.
Okay.
And then from there, they could be waiting there.
A little while. Do you not have them refrigerated or something? Or
Yeah, but
okay.
that doesn't help.
That doesn't help.
No.
Oh, okay.
The baby, remember the baby?
Yeah, I do remember the baby.
The baby actually sat for 2 weeks.
What? 2 weeks?
Yeah, they had a family sit. They were waiting for a family member to arrive. You don't let a baby sit that long because they're so small. They start to decompose pretty bad, and their veins are little, so embalming is like a little different. And this baby's eyes actually started to sink in, and so we had to like take tweezers and stuff it with cotton, so they look round and not like
Sunk in.
yeah, sunk in.
Yeah.
But that's just not babies.
That's anybody. Your eyes will start to sink in. Okay.
Yeah, and they want to make sure that you look as presentable as possible.
So you have about and then what happens? So you embalmed
Or not, depending on.
okay.
If you're embalmed, then we
How
well,
do
we
you-
probably
Yeah. So how do you do that?
dress them. You have
Embalm
like
them. I'm sorry.
you go through the main artery, kind of like an IV.
Okay.
You just go through the main artery and just it's a machine and it just pumps you with the
Okay.
fluid, and then you take
Okay.
it out and let them rest.
Okay.
Sit, and then you dress them from there.
Okay.
And it's like you ever seen like in the movies when somebody's leg is broken and it's like a little lifter that
Yeah,
comes? Yeah, we have like a crane that
Okay.
helps us to dress you because
Okay.
trying to lift a dead body by yourself, I can do it.
Yeah. But that guy.
That guy can.
Yeah.
I can do it. And so the crane helps lift them up so you can dress them and stuff like that.
Wow.
Do their hair,
Okay.
all that good stuff.
Wow. And so do you have any stories that you want to tell us about? Maybe the most recent funeral that you presided over. How do you direct it?
It was here. This one was a situation where families didn't get along, and so actually we had security there,
Oh.
and a fight broke out.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was a lot going on. I mean, bodies moving fast, dead animals.
How's a dead body moving fast?
We were pushing.
Okay, so you're not quite done with your training studies yet. What's left for you? And
I
then,
have one more class.
Okay.
It's a class that prepares you for your state board test.
okay.
Has a lot to do with like different religions.
Okay.
That's the part that I keep struggling with for some reason.
Really?
So it's a lot to learn.
Okay.
It's a whole lot.
And then we get your credentialing.
Yes, I'm
And then
a
you can-
licensed funeral director, which means I can conduct any service. I won't be licensed to like embalm,
Okay.
but I can dress
Okay.
bodies. I can do anything except embalm.
So you could work for an already established funeral home. You could start your own.
Right, I can do either.
Do you have a
one.
name? Have you ever thought about a name for your own funeral?
Well, in high school, I used to write about what my vision would be for a funeral home. And my maiden name was Green,
Okay.
so it's going to be Green's Funeral Home.
Oh, okay.
Where the grass is greener on the other side.
Geraldine, honey, Geraldine,
Yes.
I see you're moving a little slower these days.
Oh. My leg fell off and I had to put it back on.
Well, it's looking pretty darn good for falling off and being put back on. Was that super glue?
Oh, my lips are drooping now. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. Looks like you're melting a little bit there. You know what? Geraldine, might I make a suggestion, darling?
Yeah.
I've heard about this really good plastic surgeon. Specializes in like Botox and fillers. I think it might help your situation here.
Do you think that might help me?
Oh, well, I would say plastic surgeons can work absolute wonders.
So you wanted to talk about plastic surgery today?
Yes, I wanted to discuss my options.
My recommendation is a whole new skin.
Go on.
Take somebody, we skin them. Put you in that skin. The dead person, not a, well, it's whoever you want, really. We're a full service clinic.
So Geraldine, I heard that consultation went really well. You decided to move forward with the procedure.
I did. I also think he's a murderer. Yeah. So I think I'm going to follow through with it so then I can write into my favorite murder and have some. And then I guess maybe the police on them.
Oh, definitely the police after. You gotta get on them.
I'm sorry. I just want your skin. You said that.
Toledo, Ohio.
It is the dream.
We've made it. Summer vacation.
This is the life. Sitting out here on the veranda in Toledo, Ohio.
It is. The sidewalk is beautiful. It's beautiful. Let me pull up a chair next to you, babe.
It's literally just the most ordinary sidewalk that's ever existed.
You got some dandelions.
Yeah, dandelions.
We don't have.
You see that TCBY around the corner?
Oh, my goodness. We are living a life of luxury.
I mean, I could summer every summer in Toledo.
Yeah. Should we just buy a home here? Like our summer home in Toledo?
Could we?
I hear the rates are good.
Isabel, that would make me the most happy man in the world if we could not spend 12 months of the year, but 3 months of the year here in Toledo, Ohio.
Well, yeah, you can't have this much greatness all year round. You have to savor it for 3 months.
Miami is great.
It's okay.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Toledo.
Toledo.
Dream.
The dream.
The dream.
The dream.
It's the bell.
Patrick, I'm so sorry to hear about SpongeBob's death. So sorry.
I can't believe I missed it. It's not like I was living under a rock.
Sometimes my life moves so fast. You know, I don't know if you know this, but I do happen to be the director of the Bikini Bottom Funeral Homes. That's right. And it seems that SpongeBob named you as his beneficiary next of kin.
I'm gonna get a spatula.
That's right.
I can get his job.
Well, let's not go that far. No one can replace SpongeBob.
I can get his house.
We're thinking big here. I haven't read the full will, but more immediately, it means you do have to make some decisions about his body. It seems that, of course there are a lot of holes. Oh, goodness. Gary, please join us. I'm sure you'll be a comfort in this moment.
I don't know, last time Gary and I had a big fight last time he was over here. Now.
This is not the time for fighting, boys. It's not the time. We need to come together. Now, we can plug the holes. if you prefer that. Gary doesn't think that's a good idea.
We should definitely plug the holes.
later.
You don't need to know what is here today!
It just froze like that. Oh.
Did that,
It just
It
fell.
just went-
Yeah.
is it still alive? Barb?
I still can't tell.
I know that makes sense, sometimes the nerves, you know, it comes back.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it was a week later that it was doing it.
No, it's been going for a while. This one's been pretty normal.
Yeah, but its eyes are open. It's a little,
Is it?
it's looking at
It
us.
follows you. It's like one of those weird paintings.
Sorry, we were supposed to pick this up like 2 weeks ago. If you don't mind me, I'm going to do the traditional way to carry a dead body around.
That's fine.
I don't need any help.
You want a sheet?
No, I don't need any help at all. Y'all need your sheets. Those are real nice. Did you get it from Target? That's okay.
Target circle
What? Does it seem like it's getting closer to you?
Barb's acting weird. I was hoping she'd take Barb first.
Yeah, this one's a little, Barb, can you hear us? I know that we let you stay down here for a week, but please don't come and haunt us. I think that's true,
Did
right?
I'm so sorry, it's torque. Did y'all say you had one more body?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't realize she cut her eyes open. Shit. That happens to me like twice a week. Okay, we're just gonna close those.
Is it normal for her to like stream and
Traditional way to carry people up. I don't need any help.
You have
I don't need no help at all.
Okay.
No help. I got this. Oh yeah. I can do it. Don't you worry about me. I am the guy. I can do it.
We've gathered here together for the service of one Guy Fieri. He finally made it to Flavortown.
Let it out.
We're rolling out for one last trip to America's Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Would you like to say a few words?
In honor of God, I'm gonna eat 17 extra spicy chicken wings in his honor.
That's man versus food. I'm not trying to like snoop on your funeral, but that's just wrong.
This is a private function.
You didn't even know him.
That's true. I don't know.
You want to come out here and say it?
Yeah.
This is very dramatic for all of us.
These are really spicy.
Guy's Grocery Games is a staple in my household.
All I'm saying is that what he's talking about is man versus food. That's my best.
Guy Fieri ate food. I'm eating food in his honor. You don't even know him.
I can't dispute that. Rock on, man.
Thank you. What are you gonna do to honor God?
Well, I was kind of hoping that he would leave his hair to me, because we all know it's fake.
Yeah, you got the hair.
But remember, if you wear the hair, you pick up the mantle of Guy Fieri.
I understand, my own.
Begin the ceremony.
We have gathered here to roll out to America's favorite diners, drive-ins, and dives. Our new Guy Fieri arrives.
It kind of looks like the woman who cooks.
Paula Dean? Paula Dean?
Oh my god, I'm so glad that we finally went on this date, Zane.
Yeah, I'm glad that you finally agreed to go out there. I knew I'd bring you down.
Well, you only like texted me 5 billion times a day, and like I was playing hard to get, but like I always wanted to go out with you.
Hold on 1 second. I got a Bluetooth in my car, so.
Oh my gosh, how fancy!
Hello?
Hey, we got a body here for you.
What?
Hey, do it just die.
Okay, hold on, man. I got my Bluetooth on.
Oh my god.
Are you there? Hello?
Now, stop working. Stop. I am here.
Hello? Hey.
I'll take a
Thank
wheel
Can
for
you
you.
hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you just fine, but it's still in the Bluetooth.
Did they say dead body?
He did say dead
I'm
body.
sure you're talking about it. There's, yeah, so,
Break!
2813 Franklin Street. You get over here and you take care of this one?
Yeah, I'll be right there, James.
Thanks.
All right.
Zane.
Yeah, I gotta tell you something.
Cuts of them already haven't picked up the dead body.
I really don't feel comfortable with this.
Well, you know, I am really glad that we got to go on this date together.
Not again!
Hello.
Hey, Zane, we got a double homicide here at Mulberry. It'd be great if you could swing by. The police are done. We just need you to pick him up and bring him down to the coroner's office. If you know, do what you do.
Just drop me off at the Denny's on the corner, please.
I'm afraid there's not time.
Here for the job interview, sir?
Yes, I am.
Good, good, good. Michelin star restaurant, you can't fuck up. What's your resume?
Don't have one.
Perfect. Take this knife.
Whoa.
Hold on.
Take this tire.
I can't prepare. I don't know how to prepare tire.
Well, you're really strong. That tire's huge.
It takes me 2 hands to hold that tire.
I'll take it from you. You let go. Yeah, thanks.
Am I some sort of chef genius?
Yeah.
All you've told me is I have to hold tires and a knife, and I've done that pretty
What
well.
else do you want to hold?
Myself?
Watch the knife.
Yeah.
I'm a chef genius, sir.
This was a good hire.
I cut myself 4 times, so I tried to hug myself.
So, do people just pick the tire, or what's that like?
Oh, that's just like a wordplay.
Oh,
We
okay.
just keep tires around so people forget that we're Michelin.
How many Michelin stars do we have?
20.
All of them.
That's a lot.
Just
The
at
highest
this,
I ever heard was 3.
yeah, just at this restaurant, it's 20. I don't know. Well, are you gonna get?
I'm Guy Fieri, and I'm here interviewing a brand new chef. He's a prodigy on the scene. Chef Sean, tell us about your 20-star Michelin restaurant and what you're going to cook up for us today.
Thanks, guys. Great to meet you.
What's the brass?
I've been fresh out.
Just pick some over the pasture. Yeah.
Look at you getting off.
Good stuff.
That's why I spit it out too.
couldn't help but notice you have some cubed up grass over here and over there.
That's not right. It's pesto sauce.
I just thought you might want to know about the greener grass, but you're not talking about grass. You're not talking about grass.
Wait.
We didn't know you were eating all the.
What did you learn?
I hopped the fence.
Didn't.
Oh, I did. Tell you what I found over there. Grass.
It was everything.
Grass so green. It looks like an ocean. What green? It's so green. It's as vast as the sky. What green? There's as much grass as there are grains of sand in the desert. But they're green.
Yeah, I'm not visualizing everything. Even though I've never been to the desert or the ocean, just a lonely goat. I can imagine.
Goat's gotta try. You're not afraid, are you? I'm just, you just been eating out the same pasture every day. Seems like your little friend jumping the fence for old Farmer Johnson over there.
Well, Kenny's afraid, the one who's afraid. I would go, but I don't want to go without Kenny.
No, that's not what I heard. Look, listen, we heard last week Arnold went over,
May he rest in peace.
never came back. So we don't know what's on.
Probably Arnold. Why would you come back to this?
To tell your friends.
Maybe Arnold wasn't really our friend.
Don't think.
Maybe he got there on the other side and just.
He wouldn't.
Joe came back for us, though.
All I'm saying is don't go looking for Arnold.
Kids, yeah, you can pick any snack you want here at Buc-ee's. All size fits most. Extra wide. Holy shit. He told me to pick up one thing.
Can I get these Twizzlers?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Thanks, Dad.
Dad, I have the nuggets already.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes.
Fine.
Can I have this gallon of Red Bull?
Yeah, whatever.
Dad, can I have my 12 Bucky shirts?
Yeah, of course. Like, whatever you want.
Dad, I found this Bucky gun.
Yeah, put it on the tab.
Cut to 3 months later.
Holy shit, what is this? An apply stick? I don't get it.
I came to carry you out of here. I was told that there was a dead man.
Wait, I died?
It's happened. The amount of times I'll come here and talk to a ghost and tell them they're dead and carry them out of here, if I had a penny, man. But yeah, you're dead.
What happened to my kids?
They moved on pretty fast. One that knew how to pick out tampons. They call him Dad now.
Oh shit. That's a lot of process right now.
Yeah. Anyway, gotta get you out of here. I don't need any help. I can do it myself.
Final piece before we send you out of here. We're going to tell you a little bit about how we would rate our professors. So we're going to give a suggestion. We'll tell you how our professor is like that suggestion. So if you were to say coffee, I might say, my professor is a lot like coffee, very strong. And then you would have an appropriate reaction, which you did. So can I get a suggestion of an object?
Unicycle.
A unicycle.
My professor's like a unicycle. He thinks that he has more than one trick, but he really doesn't.
My professor's like a unicycle. He's always talking about Krebs cycle, TCA cycle, all the cycles.
Urea cycle.
Yes.
My professor is kind of like a unicycle. I know I can't ride him, but I'm really going to try.
It's time we get an occupation.
Oral surgeon.
The oral surgeon.
My professor is like an oral surgeon. Every time I talk to him, it's like he's pulling teeth.
My professor's like an oral surgeon, always putting me to sleep.
My professor's like an oral surgeon. He's recommended by 4 out of 5 students.
Alright, can we get another, let's do like a Halloween object.
Jack-o'-lantern.
Jack-o'-lantern.
My professor is a lot like a jack-o'-lantern. It's interesting on the outside, but he's really empty inside.
My professor's like a jack-o'-lantern. He works hard through September and October, but by November he's kind of...
Really sorry. My professor's like a jack-o'-lantern. He's really pretty to look at, and I'm going to smash him later.
So, another occupation, maybe one that's
Truck driver.
has. What's that?
Truck driver.
Truck driver.
My professor's like a truck driver. He's always taking me on long hauls.
My professor's like a truck driver. He works really hard, but he's really strung out on speed to make it the last time.
My professor is like a truck driver. He really is a hump the horn.
Can we get another suggestion? Halloween candy.
Candy roll.
Candy corn. Candy corn.
My professor's like candy corn. Nobody fucking likes him.